This is where it is. I've been watching them messed up YouTube videos again about all them conspiracy theories, mostly because they're funny. But the one piqued my interest again, so I did some checking. That one with one of the ones that shows the map of the United States and all the flooded areas. All right, I checked the elevations at the shoreline of the new boundaries. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. And I could be wrong on this. Y'all welcome to check it out yourself, because y'all probably better at that whole geology thing or whatever than me. Did you know that all the parts that's supposed to be flooded are in the United States? Are the same as most everything in the Middle East? Syria's gonna be one giant puddle. Well, like a mud hole. I mean, it's turned into a swamp. The whole thing, man. Afghanistan, you're gonna have some islands and stuff. It'll be more Afghanistan than the rest of it. Iraq, Kuwait's gone. And it's not, and this is just me playing around in my head because I'm bored. But if it's what they're saying, a pole shift or whatever, if the road, if it moves, depends on which way it moves. Okay, that's why there's two different routes. Y'all know that they two different routes. One of them, it don't look good at all. I mean, it's because it rolls all the way around or whatever. And I think it's a disaster map, actually, supposedly. I found it on the debunked side. But anyway, it's cause where the Earth's spinning now, if the poles move and it starts spinning in a different way or place. I need a ball. Don't go with me on this. Pretend this is the Earth and y'all are the sun. Okay? Right now we're spinning like this. Okay? Because here's the poles. Check it out like that. And the poles like this. But as we spin and we go around the sun, when you get to the other side of the sun, because it's like this, like now we're on the other side. See, now that's summertime. Then we get on the other side of the Earth. Ooh, it's winter time. But see, it's spinning. The red and the line right there, that's the equator. But now, if these little buttons move, they move like this. See this, but see, it's not spinning like that anymore. The spin line is up here. Okay, there's like 300 or 400 foot of water or more here, spread out over whatever buttload of area. Anyway, long story short, because now it's spinning like this, all this has to rotate. See, like America's here. See, it's gonna get hot if it goes that way. But the downside to it is, yeah, it's gonna be hot all the time. Be like raining and stuff. But anyway, still, long story short, the poles are here now. So now instead of being up here, America's down here. Okay. Syria, which was here, is now up here. And they're like in the pole. But the thing is, all that water spinning this way, so everything's gonna flood. It's either gonna flood or it's gonna turn into a big giant ball of ice and cold. Now if it goes the other way, America, Syria, okay, like we're here. So, you know, basically same temperatures. Now, we went, the pole shifted down here, so the planet rolled this way. Okay. I don't know this way. It rolls the other way, then we become igloo builders in Texas, and they become a big giant flood. So, what I'm getting at, in my eloquent way, is that if there's any truth to that whole map thing, they don't know whether it's going to flop this way or this way. But what it boils down to is when it does, all this water, I don't know if you can see that, there's actually a little bump right there. All these metric tons, billions and billions of metric tons of agua is going to start stacking up somewhere else, wherever the new equator is. And y'all ever like take a bowl full of water, try to walk with it, and you slip a little bit, next thing you know it's like this. It doesn't just go whoop and stop. It goes wee-hoo, it goes all over the place for a little while. Now if it's a slow thing, we're not going to notice. But if it's a fast thing, we're going to notice. Because it's going to be like a big giant cat comes up and starts batting us around. See that? I utilized what was handy to make my point. And if I threw this in the floor, she would chase it. Oh, you can have that. See, she wants to kill it. Hey, you want this? Here, go kill it. Told you. Now, just go there, bat that thing around now, and that would be us if the pole shifted for however long. So yeah, it would suck. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying, ooh, why on earth would they be trying to relocate half the population or some of the population or whatever from there to another part of the world so bad, when if they would just get out of it, literally, if they would have just stayed out of it, nobody would be dying over there. So they've got everybody dying over there now, so they can justify moving them to other parts of the globe. It's like they want to spread them out just in case something happens. There'll still be a remnant. They're making sense. Little bit, not much. Little bit. It's possible. There's all kinds of things that's possible. So now I got to prep for flood. I'm gonna go put like little floaties on my canoe. Me? I'll be like 30 minutes from the beach, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be like rolling out my canoe, setting jugs and stuff. That's what I'll be doing. Catching me some bull sharks and stuff. Yeah. Like, sticking me some stuff on them windmills. Well, they won't be able to turn. So you just be like able to tie off to them. like camp out in the ocean where the windmills are. Tijuana might not be so bad after all. I mean, like, it's like hours to the Gulf now, but that crap happens, it'll just be like right over there. Even without a vehicle, I could make it in a day. There, hang out for a week, dry all my kit, hike a little butt back. Yeah, see, it's not all bad. You're gonna be all. It's gonna suck, man, because I'll probably like step on a thorn or something and get an infected foot and I have slow painful deaths from infection because I left my stupid medical bag at home. Just saying. But yeah, that's my thinking. That hit me the other day. I was like, man, what? It doesn't make any sense what they're doing over there. And then I saw that video and I watched actually it's two videos about the map in the Ozarks and the elevation. Like, why would these guys be caring about that elevation? You know, after checking all the places that are real popular, and you notice nobody's going. None of the people that are doing it are going over there where there's even more elevation. Because something like that happened. I mean, there could be like all kinds of bad things happen over, like in the Rockies, like earthquakes and volcanoes, and the Rockies are kind of like a big giant, what do you call it, crack in the world. So, you know, you shake the snow globe hard enough that little snowman's nose just liable to fall off. I don't know if you can shake one that hard, but you might could. You know, if I go fishing, she can't mess with me. She thinks if I get up, if she pesters me enough, I'll get up and go do something, then she can jump in my chair and take a nap. Ah. I'm going to take her to the vet and get her toenails cut off. The only way I would get a cat declawed is if I had my heart removed and had completely lost the ability to love another animal, another's creature, another living thing. Do not declaw your pets. Put furniture guards on. If that cat gets out into the world on accident, that's it. It's something's food. It's going to starve to death. Or something. And plus, you realize that, I mean, everybody's, oh, they just take the claw out. That claw is the end of the finger. That would be the same as somebody splitting your finger open and taking the bone out to this joint. And then you just have a little fat, flabby thing. Yeah. You got to be messed up to declaw your cat. Because there's some little bitty teeny holes in your furniture. Yeah. You messed up. That's my animal rights activist thing for the day. And I don't like cats. I like that cat. I don't want cats in general. But, yeah. I don't know. Y'all got any better ideas about why they moving them? I mean, this doesn't make any sense if you're trying to like be in control of a geographical area, like say the United States. Like you say, you want to be the emperor of the United States. Why would you bring a bunch of people over here that are known to cause trouble? Unless that was the only way to keep any of them alive. Which I'm not saying is okay. You know, they got like tools and stuff. They can make like boats and stuff. Little camel hide canoes. They're camel. They like sew them together. Take some of them burkas and stitch them into something around some sticks or something. Put some spray foam on them. Go get some of that uh, trailer house paint, that elastometric roofing cement, and paint them, and then just float around till the water goes down. I don't know. It's weird that the elevations over there match the elevations that are underwater over here. That was the whole thing. The rest of it, I was just trying to be funny. But I mean, it's weird. The elevation that's supposed to disappear to the water over here are the elevations in the countries that have all the trouble and that have refugees that they're trying to bring over here. That's a pretty cool coincidence. Or not, I don't know, man. I don't want to live in a swamp. I'm from the swamp. I know about this. I'm from Louisiana. I'm born there. I like Louisiana. Louisiana's pretty, except for them ticks, and chiggers, and water moccasins, and cotton mouses, and them copperheads, and them giant rats, call them nutries, and alligators, spiders, wasps. Fishing's good though. Don't need no hat. Don't need a hat made out of cat. Dude, don't you claw me. Don't you claw me. I will. That's it. You are so out of here. I did that with her when she was a kitten. It's my fault. The cat misbehaves. The end. Buy you a raincoat and some floaties. You ready for it? You want to go see if you live on the East Coast or the east side of Mississippi, and you got family on the west side of the Mississippi, and you want to go see them, get her done. It'll get you happy but back home. Unless you want to be living on the east side or west side or however, the other side of Mississippi for a long time. I wish I could think of that guy's name, man. I was like watching this video. I'm like, dude, that sucks. And he seemed to know what he was talking about. That's what got my attention. I'm like, oh, John something. John. I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway. Y'all have a good day. Don't sweat it. But if you wake up one day and the sun's coming up in a different spot, you might want to think about putting your raincoat and your floaties out upstairs. That would be cool, kind of, sort of, except for all the dead people and everything. I'm just saying, I will shut up now. Y'all get that. Try to stay alive.